So there can be no better place to start our video tour of the house than the breakfast table, looking out over the small pond that we inherited when we bought our property. And you can see as I walk along our terrace, pond surrounded by very thick vegetation. It's a good time of the year because the rains have just started. Over this way is a small outside building that we converted from an open sala. That's the guest bedroom. So if any of you come to see us, that's where you'll end up staying. And if I turn around, you'll see this is an outdoor terrace where we spend a lot of time because it's quite warm here. And just come into our living room. You can see this is where we converted an open space into a living room by building walls. Over there's the dining room. Here's our TV corner. And in the kitchen, Patricia is showing Mark, our project manager, where everything is because he's going to be a house sitter. Mark and Patricia, say hello.
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 Thank you.
So, anything in there?
Here's where we have our many dinner parties. That would be one every couple of months or so. And out here is another access to our garden. You can see it's quite big. It's about 1.5 acres, and it was a couple of rice fields that we ended up incorporating into our house. We raised the level. This tree was brought in at some expense and effort, but most things here were simply planted and have developed since we completed the garden about 5 years ago. This is one of our cars, Patricia's little Toyota, and you can see on the top of it one of our 3 cats. Fat Boy, who's just had his lunch. Hey Fat Boy, say hello. Oh, that's quite a quiet cat. Not going to say anything. Up here are the original stairs of the house, which lead up to an upstairs terrace. And this is where we walk out in the morning and look at the rice fields in the distance. They're just in the middle of harvesting the rice, and you can see once again a panorama, a trusty satellite dish. And in here is our bedroom. This was the living room of the house, but we converted it into a bedroom so that we had plenty of space. You can see we have I could call it a 4-post bed. This is to stop small lizards dropping into our mouths as we're asleep. This is another one of our cats. This is Spitty, quite a lazy female. It's quite hot here today, so she's up to not much. And over here we have yet another terrace. We should call this terrace house at this rate. And this is a terrace looking out to the west. This bush has some kind of small hummingbirds living in it that are beautiful to watch in the morning. And you can see the view from the terrace. That's my truck for carrying people and supplies around the place. This is one of the original palm trees that's been there since we moved in. And there's not much else to show you unless I go walking around the garden, which I can do much more easily with a still camera, just in case any of you are aching to see the rest of the house. This is one of our bathrooms and showers. This is Patricia's sewing room and wardrobe room. Not much going on there. And in here, I'll take a gamble on it not being too untidy, is our office, which we're in the middle of buying some more furniture for. So that's really it. Just take one last walk out here so you can see where we came from. So that's just about it for our tour of Riverview House. Hope to see you all out here sometime.